for us. So motor mover, to get the motor mover on the wheel, so you need to span there. Right, okay, on. The reason why, I've left the spanner on, but the reason why I tend to leave it on is indication for myself that I've got that mover on. If you've used it to get onto the back of the car using the mover, you then start to drive down the road when the mover's still on, it's going to be 1, damaging tyres, 2, damaging the gearbox of your motor mover. Okay? So I'm just trying to think if this one does both sides. I should be able to see. Yeah, it does. The connector bar there, so this would be putting on both sides at the same time. Okay, I'm going to take this off now because I can't move it because otherwise I would, because I've got the battery on the floor.
On the other side.
Yeah. So to power it up, so obviously do that first, get the mover on, then you can take the handbrake off. Okay, because the motor mover is holding it in position. If you remember the red key that's inside the battery box, turn that on next. You can see that the key only goes one way, so you can see the hole there. There's only one way it'll go in. Click, that clicks it on, so that's now putting power from the battery to the motor mover. So what we need to do now, I'm just trying to remember this one if it's a double click. Yeah, you need the box in. If that going B, then it's obviously not happy. So if anything's not happening, take the key out for a few seconds and reset it. It should be as a double tap. There's all the other noise going on. I can't hear the mover. Sometimes it can just be me just pressing this button too many times. But what you should be able to hear is the clicky click of the box that's in there. Or the other option is that the battery is quite low.
But it said full on the.
Yeah, it should be. I can't. Yeah, that's the other reason why it might do that.
All right.
There we go. Do you just hear that go clunk clunk? And if you notice it with all that sort of noise going on.
No.
Well, that's what you're listening for, is a clunk clunk from the box which is sitting the other side of the battery box. So you've got the forward, so you take your finger off, stop. Okay, backwards, stop. And obviously you've got your turning buttons. So it operates one wheel and pushes it either nose left or nose right. Same with obviously the reverse. And if you press opposite corners, it does it opposite to opposite, so it'll turn it more or less on its axis. Okay. Right, so
Okay.
Very important one, you don't start putting things like that on the A-frame or on your roof of your car.
And drive off.
Yeah, and drive off, that goes pinging off down the road, you're in trouble. Obviously replacing this is more expensive than anything like a key. The other important thing, obviously, as we said, don't leave motor mover on when you're travelling. The other important thing is if you've used the motor mover to get onto your pitch, put the handbrake on first. Handbrake on your caravan first, then take motor mover off. Don't do it the other way around. Right?
Start falling down.
Yeah, you're trying to hold this back, you may be struggling. Okay? So apart from that, otherwise it's, once you've powered off, you see that's obviously loses, because it's lost signal, you can hear it obviously beeping at you and it flashes at you. That should be off. That's it. Okay? So I'll just try that again. It might just be sometimes it's my operation or not. I'll do it again, didn't it? It's quite sensitive to, if you don't do it, just tap it correctly twice. I know I've been to an engineer before who says, oh, this doesn't work, this isn't working. He comes along, done. It's just that.
Getting in that.
Yeah, just get the knack of it. I'm just listening for the. No. So unless it obviously connects, obviously you can't use it. there we go. So you hear that clicky click.
Yeah, that
That's
clunk,
what you.
clunk.
That's
It's like
what
a
you
clunk clunk.
Yeah,
in
that's
that.
it. So it's operating switches. Okay. Those are just one of them fiddly things.